This video will help you add publications or scholarly contributions to your Faculty 180 profile using the research databases available from the library. So, in addition to directly importing from inside Faculty 180, you can also import from a file in Bibtex format. This is an export option in many of our research databases subscribed to by the university libraries. So I'm going to go into one of our EBSCO databases, MLA International Bibliography, just as an example, because this should work for any other database that we get through EBSCO, and it will be similar to how we can get imports from other databases and websites that offer exporting options in this particular format. So I'm going to search for articles in here. I'm actually going to do it by going to the indexes under More and browsing by my author name. In this particular database, browse authors means authors as a subject, like looking for Charles Dickens, where I'm going to go over here to indexes and browse for my own name. So I used to write under Wade Lee, although I'm now Wade Lee Smith. So I found a couple of my older articles here under, by choosing Lee, Wade M, so I can see that there's two records there. I'm going to add these to my search and then search for that. A quick way of doing an author search is just to put in AU and then the last name, first name. That might work just as well for you. In this case, it found 3, but this Lee Wade is not the same as Wade Lee. So I'm going to add, by clicking on the folders, the ones that actually do belong to me. And then I can go to the folder view, either here on the right or here at the top of the screen. From this folder view, I can choose which ones I want to export, or in this case, I want to do them all. So I can either select them all or just leave it blank. And then what I'm looking for is not save, but actually to export. And this will give me options for exporting either to software like EndNote or Mendeley, or I can export directly into one of these formats. So Bibtex is a format that I found works well with the Faculty 180 import. So I'm going to choose that. I'm going to click Save, and then it's going to display it here on the screen. So I've got two options at this point. Either I can just copy everything in here and Faculty 180 will let me paste that, or I can go to the top of the screen and save my page as, and I'm actually going to save it as text only. I'm just going to save that into my downloads. Now if we go over to our Faculty 180 and log into our profile, I'm going to see an option on my first page to import records. From there, it gives me the option of importing it as a generic file type, RAS or Bibtex. Again, we've done this in Bibtex. It works pretty well. I will need to tell it that this is a Bibtex file, and then either I can say that I have copied the text that I want, or I can click on File and browse for that text. In either case, I'll hit Save after I do that, and it will show me a brief citation for that. I'm going to select all of those and then import those into Faculty 180. So it says that there were 2 that got imported. If I say go back, it will take me over to my professional and scholarly contributions. I can sort these by year or by title to see if there's any duplications from what I just put in to what was in there before. It's also going to tell you what format did it come in. Was it manually entered? Was it a Bibtex file? Was it from another database? So all of those can let you know how that got into your Faculty 180. So if you have duplicates, you can choose which one you want to save. If you go to your dashboard, you will see that you will now have one task assigned, and that is to go through anything that you've imported and specify additional criteria for it. These are specific to UT. I'm just going to click on one of these, and basically it's going to ask you, is it instructional, is it professional, or was it research? Was it published internally or externally? What kind of peer review did it use? And were there students involved, especially in the authoring of that? And so once you do that, it will disappear from your list. Once you've done all of these, you'll have all updated professional or scholarly activity and publications. All right. Again, if you have any questions, you can always contact the university libraries. My personal email is wade.lee@utoledo.edu.